What's up, everybody? I know it seems like we just spoke the other day. God, I haven't even shaved. Thanks for the Rogaine comment on the message thread there, Dylan. No, that is not the big news, and you know that, I think. No, we do have some big news, but I'm going to get to a couple things first. I want to first mention that, because we didn't get a chance to in the live the other day, the Moose Tracks video will be coming out on September 17th. The boys right now are doing their media days, so look forward to a bunch of great content from Scotty and the boys to come out very shortly. Also today, a letter came out for people who have kids in the kids club. They just put out the three major events for your kids: the Zamboni ride, the 3 stars on the bench, and warm up on the bench. And the email outlines exactly what your kid needs for all 3 of those. It also stipulates that if you apply for one, you can't then apply for the others. Those 3 are only given to your kid once. You can pick one of those per season to do. Last year, some of you may know that CJ, my son, was 3 stars on the bench. That means we couldn't go for 3 stars on the bench again. I believe that also means that we can't go for Zamboni and we can't go for warm up on the bench. Your kid can only get picked for that one time of those 3. But then there's other things for the kids as well. I spoke with the organizers for the kids club tonight via email, and sorry, I just got distracted by the chat. They are still trying to put on another press conference this season for the kids. That was such a huge success last season, and it was so funny as a kid. Those kids are brutal. Their questioning is nothing but honest and sincere, and it was a lot of good fun. So they are looking at doing that again this season. It won't be till later in the season, though. There's no for sure dates, but it's looking definitely second half of the season for that. So stay tuned. If you have a kid in the kids club, great, you'll get the emails. If not, if you do have a kid and they're not yet signed up, it's $14.99. You get a gift. So there's the $14.99 there. And then all the stuff is just bonuses. Maybe you don't go every game, but you can sign your kid up for something that you are going to be there at that game. It's a great bang for your buck. So hockey it's for the kids. Like, in all honesty, we love it too, but this is mainly for the kids. So, $14.99 is a small price to pay for all you get. All right. I think that's all I wanted to talk about via news, other than my news. So, I don't have a counter up on this. On this scene. My news is, I take this channel very seriously. I sometimes get a little overzealous and expect things that I probably haven't paid my dues for yet. I live by a motto that persistence breaks resistance, and if there's something I want in life, I go after it. It's my nature. I make enemies, make friends off it. It's my nature. So when I first started this channel, I wanted everything all at once. I wanted Scotty to let me do whatever I wanted in the building. I thought that this, you know what I mean? I went at it, and I was wrong in doing so, and I got my hands slapped a few times. But that being said, I applied for CHL accreditation, and it was actually a very easy process. I had to get 2 letters of good standing, basically support from the league. I reached out to Breyer from the Sea Dogs, as well as the communications director for the Eagles, and both of them wrote me letters of support. I then filled out the necessary forms, and we are CHL approved media. It says Colin Landry, the Moose fans. Title is host. So yeah, what this means for the channel is more access. From what I understand from reading the literature in the CHL guide, is teams have to accommodate accredited media. Not to any length, but they have to accommodate us, which means there's going to be more content for you, the fans. We still have to get permission for a lot of things from Scott, so there still has to be a good communication through me and him, and a good relationship through me and him. But it does mean more content for you, the fans, and that's what this is all about. In saying this, I want suggestions. What do you guys want to do? Do you want us to try and get after like post-game interviews with players and coaches? Do you want us to take you on a tour of the press box? Do you want to get some footage of the Scotiabank Center when nobody's in it? The atmosphere, like. What do you, the fan, want? What would you like to see from the channel? I know you guys have other channels that you guys watch, and pull from other places, other sports. I'd love to do more shorts where I ask the boys a question and they all answer. We recently did one that was Mike Tyson or Jake Paul. I'd like to do one that's going to be what's her name, Angel Reese or Caitlin, Caitlin. God, I can't remember her last name. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or, I seen one today. What's your name and your hockey nickname? I like to get those shorts done. I think they're very entertaining. And I want access to the current players as well, which I think would be cool for you guys as well to catch their take after a game, so on and so forth. But this definitely opens up doors for the channel, so stay tuned. And always, man, if there's an idea that you guys have, shoot me a message, put it on the comments on the video, walk up to me at the game and say, hey, listen, I think you guys should try this, I think you should do this, I think your attitude sucks, I think you need to be more bubbly, whatever the case may be. This channel's for you guys. I'm trying to make this channel basically the voice of our team, where you guys can come and have a say. And I think I've made that pretty clear from the beginning of this channel's inception. Also, just look at it. We at the channel, I say that so, we at the channel want to bid farewell to somebody who started it with us. Dylan will be walking away from the channel on great terms. He's an amazing guy. He's got a heart of gold. I love him like a brother. But we've decided to part ways. No animosity. Like I said, I love Dylan. He's the type of guy who'll give you the shirt off his back, and he wishes us nothing but the best, and we the same for him. Love you, Dylan. I truly mean that, buddy. But in saying this, I will be looking for a co-host. Applicants are going to have to realize that it's a commitment. You may miss the last 4 minutes of a game sometimes. You may have to come on at 7 o'clock at night to do an interview, so on and so forth. But those of you who have watched the channel, getting to speak to some of these guys that we watched play hockey 10 years ago, 12 years ago, last year, 30 years ago, it's exhilarating, man. And I really personally love being a part of it. So if you yourself are interested, drop me a line, let me know, and we'll talk about it. I like having two personalities. I'm better when I bounce stuff off people. Who wants to hear me ramble on for an hour or 15 minutes? You see me in my lives. After 18 minutes of being alone, I'm like, I'm done. This sucks. I'd much rather bounce stuff off people. So I would really love a co-host who's serious and wants to move forward and grow with the channel. So if that's you, shoot me a message. We can definitely talk about it. That's all the news I have for today. I'm going to get to some of the comments real quick because I ignored you guys once again. Hey, Kevin. Melissa comes in. Hi, other Colin. Hey, Kev. You already know what I think the news is? He didn't elaborate. I don't think he's that dumb. All right, just a bunch of people saying hi and congrats. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. We need a new face for the channel. Hey, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Not a new face, though, Kevin. Come on, man. Don't be rude. We need another face. As long as you stay a Montreal fan and not switch to Toronto. Toronto sucks. Nobody here. We got at least 3 Toronto fans or Montreal fans in the chat here. I believe Colin Carroll is a Toronto fan, if I'm not mistaken. So Kevin, you can go ahead and attack the other Colin in the chat there. He won't mind. That's all I got for you today, guys. I love each and every one of you. I'm super pumped to wake up to this news today, and just want to say the reason I didn't touch on it during the live the other day is because all I had was one person saying I was approved. We didn't actually get the certification until today. So I didn't want to comment and make myself look like an idiot if for some reason we didn't get the acceptance for press this season. Kind of like the way I made myself look like an idiot over the whole baseball thing. So yeah, look forward to big things coming this season. Again, I want to make this more about you guys than ever before. So ideas, let's hear them. If you want to come on the show, get on here. The initial goal for this channel was to have people call in and talk about last night's game or last week's games and things of that nature. So that's really what I'd like to get into this season a little more, as well as the interviews. I know it's been a minute since we had some interviews, but we do have some confirmed guests. Just got to write some questions and figure out a time that works for them. So let me just go through those really quick so you guys know who may be coming on the show. So Bruce Gillis has agreed. Carlisle Lewis has agreed. Mario Damoulin, Chris Payton, Eric Hood. We still have Brad Cuzner who said he'd come on. And a few others. Eric Bassard. Ryan White. I'm also in talks right now with Bo Grew. So yes, there's a bunch of guests lined up. Just don't have anything concrete yet, but we will soon. I want to get the season off and start it, and we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all healthy, safe, and happy out there. Truly,